Hey there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, I am not really all that well. I updated in my Facebook group. I went through a minor surgery. I think it's called abscess. Abscess is that I had a huge lump on my back and it was getting really big. It was very painful. So I went and removed this surgically. Just 45 minutes procedure, but it was very painful. So still, I need like 8 to 10 days about to heal properly, and my sugar level was very high. That's what caused it mostly. So I actually didn't mean to do any work or anything, just wasn't going to take a break for some time. But as you can tell from my voice, I'm not 100%, but the reviewer in me, the fragrance reviewer in me, I saw this nice weather today. This morning it's around 6:30. It was a public holiday for some reason, I do not know why, but thanks to my doctors, I'm feeling better, but the pain was there really a lot. So yesterday, my brother, Dr. Jeffrey, he actually prescribed me this nice painkiller. Uh, that thing actually is helping me sleep, and the pain is a little bit better. So the weather I was talking about, I woke up just a while back to have some water and all that, and I saw a bit cloudy and bit sunny. Okay, I'll show you. It's like this, this side, that side is the sun, but the breeze is really nice. Okay, and it's like it feels like not like a very warm day, like typical day. It feels like it's gonna be raining later. Okay, sorry, let me try to yeah. Okay, so I have purchased this new fragrance called Versace Eros Parfum, and I thought I would like to do initial impression because I have done everything from this line. So initially, you guys know Versace Eros is one of the most popular fragrances, designer side, and this one still sells a lot, still in the market, but prices have gone high for last few months in Bangladesh. Then I did my other fragrance. This is Eros EDP. I did this also from the rooftop, I think, and I'm speaking a bit slow because the side of my, it's somewhere in the leg. I have heavy bandage and stuff. It still hurts, but due to the medication, it's less. But I'm gonna speak low, and people are sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. That's why I'm holding the mic. And the third one I did was Versace Eros. This is called Flame. Yeah, this one I have a little bit juice left. I did not want to repurchase. I have Dunhill Icon Red, the racing one, so I didn't want to repurchase. Maybe I'll get it again. That one was a nice, more sweeter version of Eros with a little bit of hint of mate or something. So today I'll show you Eros Parfum. It's had already been talked about, but I got it recently. I really like the packaging. This is how that looks, and it's a bit different. You can distinguish by the center and the Medusa head. Parfum versions, supposedly they're trying to make more, how to say, polished, and somewhere, not to say the highest. You see the breeze, it's just lovely. It's just lovely. It just cheers you up. But I was very upset last 2-3 days. I was very much in pain, and I was feeling like life is coming to really horrible sides because everything is just going worse in Bangladesh right now. Fuel prices, food prices, everything. I was very upset, but the breeze is making me feel better, for some reason. So here's the packaging once again, and the back looks like that. And these are very expensive at this moment. In Bangladesh, I think mostly sellers will sell this for $100 almost. The thing is, I don't know how many bottle sizes are there, but it follows the same bottle Eros, just says Parfum. So always be mindful of the bottle when you purchase. Look at the writings. It still has the same Eros bottle, very thin. I'll tell you one thing, I never like one thing about Eros bottles. The base is not very thick, and they got the keys and everything. Looks nice, but if you drop it high, likely it will break. It has a Medusa hair on the cap. Really nice attention to detailing. The bottle is raised like here. Okay, so I have used it like a couple of times, and this one clicks onto place. Okay, so maybe later they'll have a 200 ml or something. Let's just spray this and talk about it. I can detect it even the moment I open the bottle nozzle, the cap, I can detect it. So I actually sort of did one, and this thing is quite powerful in my humble opinion. And this fragrance is really, the sprayers are very good. One other thing I always show, scared for fakes, always check out the atomizer. It will always be black, but sadly, these fragrances are faked so much. Even they just sometimes collect the original bottle and refill with fakes. Always buy from original sellers, and even if you buy testers, some of the testers are fake, so high likely the testers gonna be more fake than the full retail bottle. So what do I get from it? So first of all, I know Eros, like I use them a lot. Eros over the years, Eros EDP, EDT. I could not detect so much differences between them, but EDT felt like more projecting one, the original EDT. The EDP was projecting as long lasting as well, very powerful. That one is really the EDP one. I'll just show you. Let me hold the EDP. I'm gonna be a bit slow today. The Eau de Parfum or Parfum. This fragrance basically did beat the current formulation of EDT, Versace Eros EDT, because the Eros EDT used to be back in that is very powerful, but due to reformulation, became a bit weak. Still, EDT projects a bit more than this, but longevity wise, EDP was the king now. So I would suggest buying the EDP over the EDT. But EDT, somewhere the opening citruses, the mint, the green apple is just a little bit more crisp. Like in summer days, you can pull this off. This one, the vanilla in Tonka, it's not as amped up as the minty and the citrusy and apple note. Okay, so for the summers, EDT is the way to go, and I think all year round or more performance, EDP. And just not relevant to this review is this one. The flame is different from the other two. This one is more sweeter. This one is a bit more fruity, and this one you can say is a bit more like 1 million ish, but minus the mint note. Okay, so compared to all three, the Parfum, it's just the weather, guys. I'm doing this review for the weather. So this one, what I feel, it's the best version of Eros at this moment. Okay, why am I saying this? The smell, they just really rounded it off, and I can tell you, when you actually have them, for some time in your collection, you can see the differences clearly. This is not a totally new fragrance. It definitely carries the Eros, but imagine Eros grown up from teenager to youth, and then this is Eros for perhaps 35 years to over, 35 years and plus. These are the people who would appreciate it. If you actually loved, if you've grown to love Eros EDT over the years, you're going to appreciate it. And this is sort of like a graduation in terms of smell. I'm telling you, it's a graduation from the EDT. EDP and this are comparable, but still this is the best version, more polished, and they did actually a good job with this one. Okay, it has more depth, it has the Eros vibe, but what am I getting is that underlying, that it's not as sweet, not as minty, not as playful, but it's just like, like how Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP was. It's like that. It's a suited version. You can wear this perhaps with the EDT and EDP for clubbing. This one you can wear for work. Okay, more formal suit. I can imagine a suit. You can wear this, and it's really lovely. The apple feels more, I would say, mature. Okay, the sweetness is more mature. Everything is just that bit more mature. And is it the more concentrated version of Eros EDT and EDP, like more beast mode? When I wore them, they last. I got about 8 hours wearing this, but projection was like 1.5 hours. So basically projection is subpar with the previous ones. Performance is still good. Okay, it will beat EDT in terms of performance, but EDP and this, perhaps EDP will last longer for some reason. But the Parfum, my initial impression, this is what I'm gonna say. Try this. If you are not a Eros lover in particular, like you just want one out of all of these, I would say go for EDP or EDT. This one perhaps you will not appreciate. Once you finish those EDT and EDP, this is what you're gonna perhaps crave for, like a little bit more depth. Okay, so what I mean by more depth is just a common, like a comment, like it's a common, what do you call? It's like a common statement, but you'll see what I mean once you start wearing EDT and EDP. But if you finish the EDT and EDP, you can give it a try. Okay, is it worth the $100 plus? Perhaps if you wait, it will come down to 80, 75 someday. But nowadays, fragrances prices have gone high, so you have to wait quite a bit. Best is if you get a sample and try it. But how many sprays? I wear like 3 sprays. That is adequate. People can smell you. I went for the doctor's appointment. He said, "What you're wearing? You smell quite nice." Before he cut my skin. No, I'm sorry. I actually am the one who asked for the relief, but he did like the fragrance. So anyway, this is overall the construction will start right now. You can hear the sound, so it's gonna get really noisy, so I'm gonna finish it here. I'll give you initial impression a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, beautiful little perfume, one less because the price is kind of on the higher side. Okay, this Versace Eros Parfum, anything you get from this line is very, very beautiful. So I'm gonna sit here for 5 more minutes, enjoy the weather. I'm gonna go have some tea, and please keep me in your prayers. So I'm still a little bit hallucinated from the medications I'm taking, the very heavy antibiotics, painkiller, this and that. Maybe it will take, as I told you, 1 week to 10 days to fully recover, but I'll try to keep my videos up. I'll speak less or lower. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Take care.